From scary specks to scary aliens, scary things will scare people. These videos will scare everyone for years to come. Number 11. A YouTuber named Papa's Bear Pub has a doorbell cam set up. When two girls walk up, they notice there's something in the bushes. The friend tries to deny it. The owner of the house walks out and notices it's something much more. Although there is no way of telling what it might be, the greatest fear is fear of the unknown. Judging by the homeowner's reaction, it was something very disturbing. Number 10. A man is standing on what appears to be a few railroad tracks. Just before a train emerges into frame, the man quickly jumps to the other tracks, just barely being hit. And before you thought it could get any worse, another train is seen in the distance. But once the second train gets close enough, the man jumps back to the other tracks he was originally on, saving himself from being killed. So aside from creating a harmful atmosphere to himself, did he technically violate any laws? If I saw this man while going on a walk, I would think he's crazy or probably has a death wish of some kind. Number 9. Neil Parks was just minding his own business in his own kitchen, but realized there was something very wrong. Neil then decided to set up a surveillance camera to see what was going on. When he watched the video, he was left stunned in horror. He noticed these little specks were floating around behind him. These are believed to be spirit orbs, as Neil likes to put it. Pay closer attention as Neil zooms in the footage. You can see these don't look like your average dust particles or even hair. Number 8. This person is recording an empty room. When their camera records a door opening by itself, a figure can be seen on the left side. Even though that's scary in itself, something much scarier is about to happen. When the door is fully closed, you can see a girl appear from the shadows. This bizarre and possibly paranormal experience is something you don't see every day. The video itself seems a little staged, so I guess it could be someone in a costume, or maybe even a reflection of something against the wall. Though it is too hard to tell, I'm not fully sure and need your help to verify. Number 7. A YouTuber named Viral Hog has a doorbell cam like we already saw before, but unlike the last time, the scary part does not take place in the bushes, but in the sky. If you look closely, you will see a strange beam of light emerge and shoot in a diagonal direction. For a split second, it lights up the whole sky, making it look like day for just a mere moment. I'm not sure what the scary light is, but most likely has something to do with aliens. I believe it's them trying to send us a message or a warning of some kind. This video makes me fear for all of humanity, and you should be worried too. Number 6. One regular night, a regular old boring lady was relaxing in her home when all of a sudden, she heard some noise coming from her porch. The next day, when she checked her surveillance footage, she couldn't believe her eyes. A weird creature had been rummaging around her front door. She also mentioned it tried to get inside. When it realized it wasn't going to make its way in, it showed up in the footage, making itself seen. This weird creature does a dance ritual, something that looks a bit like the chicken dance. It doesn't seem harmful, so I was wondering what you think is happening here. Some comments are saying this is someone dressed up in a costume, just messing with the dumb old lady, but I find this theory hard to believe. But I would like to have your analysis on the whole situation. Number 5. A man walks down a dark, scary hallway, and before he realizes it, something horrifying happens. The man walks past a doorway on the right when all of a sudden, an arm is reached out from the dark room, grabbing him and scaring him. I'm not sure what the arm is attached to, but it's most likely a ghost or a spirit of some kind. Number 4. Nanny cams are great for checking on your baby and seeing how your child handles their sleep, but not for this child's parents. The baby appears to be upset about something and is trying to escape. He finally makes his way onto the railing of his caged bed. The crying increases. He then gets 1 foot onto the railing and begins to stand up. The baby starts screaming into the open space like he is possessed or something. The baby calms down after a few seconds. Then falls back into his enclosed sleeping area and cries like normal, but also like nothing had happened. Number 3. This lady starts noticing some cracks into her ceiling and decided to start recording. The more and more she waited, the worse it got. Cracks got worse. They start believing that it's going to fall. The husband mentions how they should probably clear the room.
Here. No, it's gonna fall.
But they have no time and don't want to get hurt. 1 minute later, the cracks increase and the ceiling starts to fall. With the room now ruined, they regret not taking out their microwave.
Did it break at?
What?
Did it break our microwave?
But the room is already destroyed. Many believe that it was done by a ghost or some other paranormal creature that was living in the attic, but I'm not sure. Let me know what you think. Number 2. A user named River Vaughn posted this on Facebook after he realized his hotel room ceiling was acting strange. The panels on the ceiling keep lifting up every few seconds, like the hotel is breathing.
Something fucking wrong with this hotel room.
What the fuck? Holy shit.
Oh my god.
Though he is not scared, I find this terrifying and freaky. Panels should not be moving in this way, let alone at all. But he doesn't seem to care too much. He just wanted to share with the world. But what he doesn't realize is something much scarier is probably going on. From my understanding, the hotel itself is haunted and he needs to get out of there as soon as he can. Sleeping on the streets would be a better option than staying at this horror show. Before we get to number 1, my name is Tills, and if you're curious what I smell like in real life, then go to my Instagram at WeAreIOfficial and tap that follow button to find out. I recently released the number 11 mixtape, but I don't think you should follow these instructions to check it out. It's a proven fact that being nice makes you a happier person, so if you're generous enough to hit the subscribe button and the bell beside it, then thank you. Also, don't forget I upload a new video here on YouTube every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Number 1. A YouTuber named Tatoka was just making one of his regular content videos on the series called Videos on the Internet, where he reacts to videos but isn't a react channel. It's worth watching and everyone should check it out. But as he finishes up his recording and leaves the room, sitting on the couch, the ugly green ogre thing.
Hey, that's rude.
It's just for the video. Sitting on the couch, the ugly green ogre thing turns and looks at the camera, all on its own. This is very disturbing because it's not alive and is filled with fluff, just like Winnie the Pooh. Strange things like this happen all the time on the Tatoka channel, so please subscribe to Tatoka. Tatoka is the best YouTuber I have ever seen in a long time, in a very long time. Please subscribe to Tatoka. He is lonely and depressed and is losing all hope, please subscribe to Totoka. If you believe you have seen everything, don't think that, because I'm about to show you some videos you have never seen before.